G'day diggers, we're still playing catch up from my Australia trip, and I have another clutch to show you, a very similar clutch to the one that we just looked at. This time adding Spotnose to the mix, and the mother of this clutch is actually the daughter of the mother of the previous clutch. So let's have a look. Alright guys, so it's the same father, the Orange Dream Yellow Belly. This is the mother of the clutch you saw in the previous video. She is a Pastave vanilla or Pastel Mojave vanilla, and the Mojave teardrops are very, very obvious in this female. And if I can just show you her head stamp, it's actually quite indistinct. There isn't much there other than a slightly yellowish blushed out head stamp, which is pastel vanilla, and the Mojave adds that little bit of colour. So this is the mother for the first clutch. She was paired to a pastel Spotnose yellow belly male a few years ago and produced the mother of the clutch we're about to look at. So let me bring that female out, her daughter. So this is her daughter, and you can immediately see that it's a much paler colour, and the head stamp has a dot on it and has some character now compared to the plain head stamp on the mum. You will also notice that the alien heads now have taken on a different character. They're nowhere near as distinct as in the mother, and the dorsal stripe here is much stronger. So I wasn't 100% certain, but I suspected that this girl was a Pastave vanilla just like mum, but added Spotnose. Spotnose, I think, is apparent in the head stamp and also in the strange alien head shapes here, which is a combination of both Spotnose and Mojave. Now, whilst this girl does look pastel, there were actually no pastel babies in her clutch. So this is mum, who I thought was a Pastave vanilla Spotnose. Okay, so here is mum for that clutch, and notice her colour, because just for comparison purposes I'm going to bring out her brother, which is exactly the same snake but adds yellow belly to this mix. So here is brother, who is a Pastave vanilla Spotnose yellow belly, and you can immediately see the difference in the colour. Head stamp very similar. The alien heads of Mojave being affected by Spotnose, but this time the colour is amped up and is actually quite orange, and when this baby hatched out it was very orange. So I show this to show the effect of yellow belly when we look at the offspring. Okay, I wasn't expecting this clutch quite so soon. This was laid while I was away for a few days back in July, and so I wasn't expecting them until the 22nd to the 25th, but they've all pipped and one of them is out already, so I'm guessing that they were laid at the beginning of this window, and my incubation temperatures now being slightly warmer, the snakes have hatched out a little bit sooner. So this is the same sire, the ODYB, Orange Dream Yellow Belly male, this time paired to a very similar female, Pastave Vanilla, with Spotnose. I'm expecting to see some Spotnose in this clutch. That female has never bred before, so I'm not 100% that she's Spotnose, but from looking at the clutch here, I do see Spotnose in the clutch. So my ID all those years ago was correct. Let's have a look at this clutch and see what we got. So this one here is the Spotnose. I can see that immediately if we have a look here. You can see on the head that that is Spotnose, so I'm going to cut this one. Wow, that looks quite interesting. Definitely Spotnose in there. But what else? Have to wait until that one comes out to see what that is. Let's check this one. Oh, straight Spotnose, I think that one is. So we can see the head. Yes, it's trying to hide its head, but I can see that that is a straight Spotnose. Let's try this one. Ooh, that one's very nice. That one definitely has yellow belly in it. Looking at the pattern, it might be Orange Dream as well. Yes, there's the head. So I'm seeing Orange Dream yellow belly, but definitely something else in that snake too. Let's wait for that one to come out. This is an interesting clutch. Let's snip this one. Okay. Nice. This guy here is already out. That has vanilla in it. This is Orange Dream. Wow, look at those flames. Orange Dream Yellow Belly Vanilla, I believe, this one. Wow. And another very similar looking snake here. And there's the head stamp. So some very interesting snakes in this bunch. So there we go. Let's wait for them to come out to see what we actually got, but there's definitely Spotnose in this. So they're all out, and I'm just going to describe what I see before we do a detailed comparison with the previous clutch after they have shed. So if we start with this guy here, very bright dorsal, characteristic Spotnose head stamp, and the very regular alien heads down the side. There's no blushing or flaming, there's no dots in the alien heads, so I think this is just a straight Spotnose. This one, look at that creamy dorsal stripe and the creamy blushing on the head stamp. This is almost certainly vanilla, and if we look at the sides of the animal, you can see some pretty intense flaming up the side. There is a slight yellow tinge to the belly and some digital edge markings, so I'm going to say this is a vanilla yellow belly. There's no Spotnose in this. There's no Mojave, no dripping alien heads, and I'm not seeing Orange Dream. This one, on the other hand, is definitely Orange Dream. You can see the strong orange colour. You can see the intense flaming up the sides. The head stamp is blushed with a dot in the middle, so this is Orange Dream Yellow Belly. Let's have a look for the train tracks. There we go, look at those fantastic train tracks there. But the creamy colour tells me this is also vanilla. This is Orange Dream Yellow Belly Vanilla. Once this is shed out, we'll compare it to the Orange Dream Vanilla without yellow belly in the other clutch. This guy here, very interesting. What a wacky pattern this one has got. There's no doubt that this is Spotnose from the head stamp. That's fantastic Spotnose. If I look at the flaming up the sides, that is yellow belly. But the tiger striping is very reminiscent of Enchi, and there's only one thing in this pairing that could give that Enchi striping, and that is Orange Dream. So this is, as a minimum, Spotnose Orange Dream Yellow Belly. Does it have vanilla? The head stamp is very light coloured, so this may also be vanilla, and vanilla also helps to enhance this striping. So this is potentially Spotnose Orange Dream Yellow Belly Vanilla. And then we have these two wacky guys here. These are actually quite similar. If we have a look here, no pastel. The head stamp is that very light coloured browny colour that we've seen in Mojave Orange Dream. And if we look at the alien heads, we see that the alien heads here are floating, and that must be Mojave. You can see the high white sides also, that's Mojave. Very creamy coloured too. The creamy colour is quite obvious. So as a minimum, vanilla, Mojave, Orange Dream Yellow Belly. And again, we will compare this to that previous clutch. The alien heads here running into each other, typical of Mojave, we don't see in the animal in the first clutch, so I'm suspicious that there may actually be Spotnose in this, but I'm reserving judgment on that. This one is an almost identical twin. You see the creamy vanilla colour. We see the Mojave Orange Dream head stamp. We see the alien heads running into each other and the high white sides. So again, I'm saying this is vanilla, Mojave, Orange Dream, Yellow Belly. And I'm saying that both these animals here are very similar. Let's wait for shed just to confirm that, but I think both these animals are the same. Alright guys, I've still got more to come in this catch up from my holidays. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one.